What up? What up? What up? What's good, YouTubers? What's good? What's good? I go by the name of Chef Vinnie, and right now all I'm doing is letting y'all know what the Kitchen Close podcast is basically about. If you read the description, the Kitchen Close podcast is basically about the employee, you basically. And it doesn't matter if you're a fireman, policeman, lawyer, whatever. We just want to hear the crazy job story. Do you got a toxic boss? Do you have employees that you ready to knock out or beat up or you ready to quit the job or whatever? This is what the Kitchen Close podcast is basically about. It's a podcast about the employees and how was your day at work. I'll be having topics like 7 ways you can tell you got a toxic boss or your first day on the job, things like that. Did you lie on your application to get this job? Basically, all kind of topics about the workplace. And with this, it's just the intro right here. And I just want to hear y'all comments or any kind of job stories you want to tell. Like if you in a relationship with a coworker, do you work with your significant other, your girlfriend or boyfriend? Stories like that. Do you steal from your job? Things of that nature. Do you like the owners? Do you like your manager? All kind of stories on the work type level. And one of my first episodes is going to be about YouTubers. What made you come into YouTube? Why did you want to do a YouTube? And what was you doing before you started your YouTube? We want to talk about that. That's going to be like one of my first episodes I'm going to talk about. So when you see this intro or whatever, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be going live with what made you want to be a YouTuber and what was you doing before YouTube. That's going to be one of my first episodes. And yes, this is a podcast. I am on YouTube, but I also have the Kitchen Close podcast. That's on Anchor and Spotify. Should be on every other streaming platforms. I have to check on that again because lately I haven't been seeing my joint on Apple. But I am on Spotify and Anchor. So y'all could also go on those to find the audio Kitchen Close podcast. But with this new YouTube podcast, the Kitchen Close on YouTube will be a little bit different from the Kitchen Close podcast audio, my regular audio. But this one is just to put a face with the voice. So go check out my previous Kitchen Close podcast. That's audio on Anchor and Spotify. And this your guy, Chef Vinnie. You know what I'm saying? I've been cooking. I'm a self-taught chef. No culinary school. Got accepted to the Art Institute in Charleston, but reality and real life, bills and stuff like that, I ain't have time to go to school and go to a class when I'm already running a restaurant and all that. So I am a self-taught chef, and I look forward to having very good conversations and stories about the job and where you work at and stuff. It don't matter what you do. A job is a job. You know what I'm saying? Like my man said on Money Talk, a job ain't nothing but work. But we want to hear the stories on what happened on the job and whatnot like that. And I'll be looking forward to a bunch of, you know, stories, especially with this new first episode I'm gonna do. What made you become a YouTuber? So be looking out for that. And on that note, I just wanted this to be a short and sweet intro. And I look forward to talking to y'all, chopping it up with y'all, and building a nice community so where we could talk about what happened on the job and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This your guy, Chef Vinny, and you tune in to the Kitchen Close podcast on YouTube. I got a few subscribers on here because I be going all over looking at everybody YouTube. So if you see me pop up on your page or whatnot, feel free to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and give me a crazy story that I could maybe do another topic on. I'll try to do this every day, but reality is reality. I'm not a full time YouTuber. I got a real job. Not saying this is not a real job because I know a lot of YouTubers take this joint serious and this is how they make their bread and butter. And I respect that. And I just want to know what made you become a YouTuber? What was you doing before you was a YouTuber? So be on the lookout for that episode coming soon. I might do it later on tonight. Go live for the first time. And it's also gonna be like it's basically two topics to this story that I'm gonna do my first episode. First days on the job and basically the YouTube. What was it like when you first started your YouTube channel? Was your first video like? And how many views and stuff like that you got? And was you prepared to keep going and keep doing this? So I wanna check that stuff out, you know what I'm saying? And don't worry, I'll be on the scenes. I'll be doing a lot of interviews at restaurants, different workplaces, different employees, and having talks with them and what made you choose this career? Why do you do this? Was this your childhood dream and stuff like that about whatever job or whatever field of work you in? Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a policeman, lawyer, doctor. I want to hear the story, especially a lot of nurses, RNs, and whatnot. Especially about 3 years ago, I definitely want to hear them C-19 stories. You know what I'm saying? And things like that about the jab, getting that jab for the work, go to work and stuff like that. So I definitely want to talk about all kind of topics in an employee standpoint or workplace. So let's talk. You know what I mean? This is Vinny Nichols, aka Chef Vinny, and stay tuned. Kitchen Close Podcast on YouTube. We here, y'all. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Definitely leave a topic you want to talk about on the next episode. And I'll see y'all real soon. Peace. I'm out. And we out, y'all.